What's going on, guys? Figured I'd show you how to do the coil build that I've been doing lately. I had a little bit of technical difficulties on my last camera while setting this up. So we're going to start from here. Basically what I've done is I've straightened 3 6-inch pieces of Canthol and I've put them in the chuck of the drill. What I do is I bend it and I have one strand coming out here, one strand coming out here, and one right here. Let me close the door real quick. And then we're going to make a Clapton out of this. Sorry, I'm a little off right now because my other video screwed up right in the middle of it. But, so this is 3 strands of 26 gauge Canthol. This is 32 gauge Canthol. And we're going to make a Clapton. And then afterwards, once we've already made the Clapton, we're going to go ahead and twist the 26 afterwards. It makes a pretty cool build. Alright, so with the Clapton, pretty much you take a 32, stick it in the chuck of the drill. And what I like to do, just so it stays in there, is I'll go ahead and power it, do a couple wraps. Now the 32 is locked in there pretty good. So then we're just going to hang on. Start wrapping it on the 26 gauge. This is clockwise. You start out, I just use my fingers to guide it. Just wrap it nice and tight. You'll get into a rhythm pretty quickly. Speed up a little bit. I keep a little tension on the backside with my hands. Use my finger to guide it right onto the Canthol. Keep it nice and tight. Once you feel the groove, you can speed it up. You don't want to go too fast with this because then the 26 will start to vibrate around too much and twist up on you. Keep it going. Once you get used to it, you don't even have to look at it anymore. It takes a little while to get that to that point. After the 3rd or 4th time doing it, maybe. It's easy. Getting towards the end here. Alright, I'm going to stop right there. See how I stopped with it leaving some of the 26 open there? So you can see we already have a little bit of a twist in here. Just going down the whole thing. And it's actually a pretty even twist, but we're going to make that more. So I'll actually just leave the Canthol on there. I'll take my pliers. Or the 32 gauge on there. I'll take my pliers. And I'll grab the 26. You don't want to grab your Clapton part of it, just the 26. Alright, and then we go ahead and twist this. Just go nice and slow. Pull a good amount of tension. I'm actually going to stop right about there. You don't have to go until it breaks. I'm basically making it's a pretty cool looking coil. Just take your cutters, cut the end right where it started messing up. and slide it off the chuck of your drill. And cut where it started getting nice and clean. Here we go. So this is triple core 26 with 32 gauge wrapped around and what I would call a medium twist. And the flavor on this stuff is going to be ridiculous. I don't know if anybody else is doing it quite like this. There's a lot of guys making Clapton coils out there. Let's see if I can get this focus on it. There we go. Sorry guys, I have kind of a crappy camera. But that's what it looks like. It's actually pretty easy to work with. It's real stiff. So if you take your... I don't usually do this on the coil jig because it wastes about almost an inch each time that I do it. So I'll go ahead and grab a screwdriver. This is a nice fat guy. I think he's a little bit bigger than 3 millimeters in diameter. And we'll just go ahead and do about a 6-wrap coil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and bring it around because this is going to be real springy. Yeah, pull it nice and tight. And there we go. It's a pretty cool coil. Really easy to do. And the vape on it's awesome. It's actually a really nice one. I'll probably keep it. I was planning on just junking it, but that came out really well. As you see, you know, you get kind of that fancy look to it. You can show it off. On here, the bends kind of match up. And let me grab my vape. I'll show you. These are some that I did earlier. I twisted them a bit more. They came out really great. I just did a review of this Cube Daddy. I haven't uploaded it yet, but it's really great. Just awesome. Flavor's phenomenal. Now when you wick these, the Claptons actually soak up a good amount of the juice. So you don't have to use a ton of cotton. It's going to be hard for me to show you. But my wicks pretty much are cut short enough so that they just go down and touch the bottom. And don't get in the way of the coils at all. So you want all of that airflow that you can get underneath of them. I'm a little shaky. Second video in less than half an hour, so got some nicotine flowing. But yeah, guys, try it out. It's a fun little build. Really easy. I'll catch you later.